New York chapter volunteers distributed clothes to low-income immigrant families in Bronx. Indonesia Tzu Chi volunteers deliver hot food and water to affected residents after torrential rains. Welcome to Dot Headlines. I'm Maggie Tai. Thank you for joining us. Tzu Chi volunteers from Tzu Chi New York chapter go to Bronx to distribute winter clothes to local residents. Since many of these families are from South and Central America and have low incomes, the volunteers have been caring for them for many years. Let's join them on the most recent distribution.
People sing the Spanish version of Tzu Chi songs as they gather at the event.
This is an event we hold every year. They are familiar with us and with Tzu Chi as a charity organization.
In Bronx of New York, many families are from South Central America. With low incomes, they live a difficult life in New York. Tzu Chi is providing them with some material support.
Yeah, which color do you like?
Well.
Yeah, all right. Black? You like black? All right. Yeah, buddy.
And I got a jacket, a scarf, and ornament. A toy, and a jacket, and a hat.
These supplies are provided by a charity organization in New Jersey named New York Care. Today we distributed supplies to about 150 families. Last week we organized about 400 jackets for men and women, children's jackets, children's toys, and hats.
The volunteers help the underprivileged families pick the best presents so they can get ready for the cold winter.
Ah, it's warm, right?
I'm so happy. Thank you for everything. I'm so happy with my whole family. Very happy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love with you.
Thank you so much for God bless you for every time.
In the United States, Tzu Chi volunteers have been carrying out charity missions for 30 years, and they have visited the forgotten corners of the country. There is a community where lives retired elderly and immigrants without medical insurance on the Imperial County near the Mexican border. Therefore, Tzu Chi volunteers Lori and Mark promote community-free clinics, care for those disadvantaged residents. They hope to inspire more community members to participate in charity through the events.
We're learning with the help of Tzu Chi and all our brothers and sisters is how can we help you? And the key word is we. Because in the past it was, how can I help you? Because I was by myself. But today it's we. One of the most difficult things that I still find is volunteers.
People that are in need is letting them know what resources are available. It's the communication. We have to use bulletin boards. We have to use word of mouth. There's no newspapers out here. There's no radio stations. Some of them don't even have phones. It won't really do anything on your computer other than it uses it to communicate back and forth. Getting these people to socialize with one another is how you build your communities. Right now, they don't.
It's hard. It's hard on these individuals, so we try to find out what their needs are, and we have conversations with them, and that's how we begin building the trust.
I will be doing registration. That is what I've done in the past.
I came out here today to meet with Mark and Lori about the upcoming Tzu Chi medical outreach event that they'll be hosting on August 11th.
It just feels good, it feels right to come out and volunteer and help other people that have needs that I can help meet.
Okay, where am I going?
Today's event, the medical outreach in our first time in Boulevard, California. I am so happy.
It went very well. Patients were all happy. Vision was the most popular. All the medical professionals seemed to be very happy.
I came today for dental, so I just had my teeth cleaned, and now I'm going to go for the vision.
I heard about it on a flyer, actually, on the community center. I brought my grandson and myself to get our tooth cleaned and get our vision checked. For us, it's about an hour and a half drive to a regular doctor. So it's a great opportunity right now to come over here, especially because it's for free. And we don't have insurance, so.
I, for the first time, saw the Tzu Chi and our local volunteers actually interacting. And it's a vision come true. It's my vision that came true. So I am so happy.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for being here. Help them also helps us to continue to pass that love to everybody. And that's what we need today. We need so much love.
Everything takes time to develop and get it where it's sustainable, because I always look at sustainability not just a one-time thing. That's not a solution.
Also, Tzu Chi volunteers in Maryland have the same spirit of helping others. They put themselves in the mind of others, treating all beings like themselves, and serving others with strong action. Beginning in 2006, volunteers regularly distributed food to disadvantaged families at the Joanne Lilac Elementary in Silver Spring each month and helped many people. Many local residents expressed their gratitude as Tzu Chi provided them useful items such as noodles, rice, and cooking sauce.
Yo estoy agradecida con Dios que soy bendecida de esa manera, de recibir los obsequios de cada mes, porque ha sido de mucha ayuda para mí y para mi familia. Gracias a las personas de esa organización, que Dios me las bendiga, que Dios les siga añadiendo más salud, sobre todo vida y bendiciones. Bueno, también, ¿qué puedo decir? Dios utiliza personas como usted y ustedes como un ángel del cielo. Muchas gracias por su voluntad de dar su tiempo, su entrega, para venir a repartir esos alimentos. Muchas gracias, que Dios les bendiga y los guarde. Atentamente, Romelia Escobar.
In 2005, Tzu Chi began a charity program in Maryland that provided a variety of services at John Lilac Elementary School, where many students come from low-income households. At each distribution, Tzu Chi volunteers provide over 1,200 pounds of fresh food.
We start provide the after-school tutor program and medical consultation program, fruit shop, as well as the food distribution.
Yo soy una mujer, tengo 4 hijos.
I'm a woman who has 4 children. As aid, the things I receive are things we women use in the kitchen.
Me dieron espaguete.
They gave me spaghetti.
Masecas, unos para los niños.
They gave me corn flour, one for the kids because they like it, and it's healthy. And rice and sauces. It helps everyone in the family.
Cada uno de nosotros como familia.
We're actually located at the poorest school in the county. That's why Tzu Chi decided to come here to be able to help the families. They come at the end of the month, each Tuesday, to be able to provide the baskets for 26 of our families.
Somos 5 en total.
We're 5 in total in our family. Our resources are low. My husband is the only one working, and well, this is a great help for us.
Con eso nos ayudan a muchas.
With this, they help us with lots of things since we don't need to buy them and can save a little bit of money.
A todos nos ayuda.
It helps everyone of the families in need.
Yes, they help us with food, and if they continue to help us, that would be great.
Pues estaría bien.
The end of the year blessing ceremonies including distributing goods and love to those in remote areas. Tzu Chi volunteers from Dominican Republic visited poor communities in the mountain as well as the La Romana Tzu Chi school. They also couldn't forget about elders living in seniors care centers.
The roads in mountainous areas are not easy to travel. Small trucks carrying materials must be replaced by four-wheel drive vehicles to continue forward. This is because of the remote location and the insistence of Tzu Chi volunteers to deliver aid materials.
This is my second visit to the community. In the first home visit, I understand their needs, and although it rained this time, we still overcome the difficulties to bring them the supplies they need.
Residents were pleased with Tzu Chi's distribution of necessary food and blankets.
Blankets are important because you can use it when the weather is cold. Yes, it does get cold here.
Just like Santa Claus, who spreads joy everywhere, Dominican Tzu Chi volunteers not only go to the mountains, but also come to the La Romana Tzu Chi Elementary School. These apples eaten every Christmas are delivered by Tzu Chi volunteers.
For these children in the community, it is difficult to eat an apple over Christmas, but Tzu Chi provides this every year.
In addition to the children, the elderly in a nursing home were uplifted today because of the special aid distribution, as well as playing games together. His happy grandpa is eager to give back by singing a love song. Showing love and care to the impoverished is helping everyone look forward to a year ahead.
Every year from November till next March is the rainy season in Indonesia. This year, the heavy rain flooded Jakarta and neighboring cities. The government has evacuated more than 60,000 residents. Upon learning of the news, Tzu Chi volunteers mobilized people to prepare hot food and drinking water to distribute to affected residents.
Jakarta residents seem to spend a New Year Day every year in heavy rains. Floods are a nightmare they cannot get rid of. This year's flood not only took place in the capital, but also neighboring districts.
The floodwater depth of our village is up to our waistline. Therefore, I've asked the villagers to evacuate to the mosque. However, some people are unwilling to leave as they want to protect their belongings at home.
Since many affected residents at the temporary shelters do not have food, Jakarta Tzu Chi volunteers mobilized to cook hot food at the Jingsi Hall kitchen. They've also provided drinking water to the affected residents.
Since we are not affected, we need to give of ourselves. There is not a lot we can do, but we can distribute hot food to affected residents. If we did not go to the disaster areas, we would not feel the pain of the affected residents.
In Kapuk Mara, the volunteers ride on a rubber boat to distribute hot food. They've distributed 640 servings of meals, so the affected residents will not go hungry.
I thought we would have to go hungry at the temporary shelter. I did not expect that Tzu Chi would come to provide food. Thank you.
Serving hot food, Tzu Chi volunteers' love and care have calmed the anxious minds of the affected residents.
In Bohol Island, Philippines, Tzu Chi Tolop suffered from severe scoliosis. 2 years ago, she came to Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital for treatment. After undergoing treatment, her bent spine was straightened to 80 degrees and she was 10 centimeters taller. Now she's 18 years old and she can help do household chores, and she hopes to reciprocate Tzu Chi's assistance and spread the great love to more people in need.
Rolling around the bed is a simple gesture, but it was a movement that Trisha Matalop could not do in the past.
In the past, I thought I did not have a chance to treat my scoliosis, but I was wrong.
Her spine was S-shaped and bent at a 140-degree angle. Her life was inconvenient and she feared going to school.
This had a huge impact on me. I was often bullied and I could not wear the clothes I liked. I was jealous of people who live normal lives.
I
was very worried and I could not look at her. As a mother, I suffered tremendously.
Trisha's mother felt very guilty. As her family makes a living on making bamboo furniture, they could not afford medical expenses. They hoped that someone would reach out to them. Then in November of 2018, with the volunteers' assistance, Trisha received treatment at Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital.
The people there are very friendly. I cried because I was very grateful. Even though we did not know them, they did everything they could to help us.
Her 140-degree bent spine was corrected to 80 degrees, and she was 10 centimeters taller. Her life was no longer twisted.
I hope I can reciprocate Tzu Chi's assistance.
Trisha is already 18 years old now. She can help do household chores and she even makes handicrafts. They help support her family. In her smile, there's fortune and blessings.
Thank you, Tzu Chi. Thank you, Dharma Master Zheng Yan. Tzu Chi volunteers in different places help countless disadvantaged families. They provide love and care and give them hope. Dharma Master Zheng Yan had a meeting with some of the care recipients in Taichung, and they vowed to become someone who helps other people. Let's join the Master's journey.
When the volunteers first visited solitary grandma Liu Ying, she was very cold.
I'm used to the quietness. I could not get used to it when many people visited me. Now I'm used to it.
Volunteers held a mobile Buddha Day ceremony for Liu Ying, who lives a frugal life in order to make donations. Meanwhile, Nishut Scholarship recipient Wu Yongzhi and his mother live a difficult life. Fortunately, volunteers' company brought smiles to their faces.
Someone cares for you when you feel helpless. That love and warmth is beyond words.
那份心是没办法形容的。
师父上重要，爱大家人了解自己，真正的立沙成塔，和大家人拢有缘来看见慈济，人人呢都能有缘来成为菩萨。
Africa needs you. Africa needs you. Africa needs you. Africa needs you.
Tzu Chi volunteers from Durban, South Africa, sing and dance to express their compassion and perseverance.
Tzu Chi volunteers Chen Bihui of Taichung, Taiwan suffers from 3 types of rare diseases causing her to become paralyzed. She faces these challenges bravely and does recycling and also donate her insurance payment. She also wants to become a silent mentor because she wants to give back despite the suffering in her life.
Tzu Chi volunteer Chen Bihui is 53 years old. 11 years ago, she contracted 3 types of rare diseases, including multiple sclerosis. Onset of these diseases occurred 7 times and made her completely paralyzed.
The relapse caused paralysis, incontinence, and blurry vision.
Still, she went to do recycling so she could use her hands and feet as a type of rehabilitation. Fellow volunteers went to her home and built a slope for her.
I can't stand up, so I can only use the slope to enter and leave my home.
She became frugal in her daily life, and she has also donated her insurance payment. She even vowed to become a silent mentor.
While we can help people, we must do so to form good affinities.
化无用为大用，能用就该用，无用的时阵，咱就做大用。
Here is another person surrounded by suffering.
孩子现在右侧还没有办法自己控制。
The boy cannot control his right side and he cannot talk.
Zheng Ming was in a car accident 2 years ago, which injured his brain. Fellow volunteers constantly come to visit them.
He can sense the love from his parents and from the volunteers. He can't utter his feelings, but he can feel it.
实际后伫咧进步，咱就是时间来换起恢复，时间直直过，伊就哪去。
Life is impermanent, so fellow volunteers will keep these families company, and they will not feel lonely.
Since there are a total of 10 Muslim students in Tzu Chi University, the school has opened a Muslim prayer room for them, allowing the students to conduct their prayer rituals, including cleaning, bowing down, and recite prayers. It also held an unveiling ceremony to benefit these Islamic students. Let's take a look.
Tzu Chi University prayer room are officially ready to be used. 1, 2, 3.
Tzu Chi University opened a Muslim prayer room in their school, providing the Muslim student an exclusive place for conducting their praying rituals on campus.
We usually have 5 to 10 minutes between classes to go back to our dormitory to play. I find it a bit inconvenient since we will be late for the next class. So we are very grateful to our school for offering this classroom to us for praying.
A Turkey Tzu Chi volunteer, Hu Guangzhong, also donated prayer rugs to the students. Although the prayer room is small, all kinds of related facilities are available, allowing the student to conduct their prayer rituals, including cleaning, bowing down, and reciting prayers.
Although Tzu Chi University is a Buddhist-based university, but we actually show our great love. We hope that students from diverse backgrounds in terms of religion, you all feel being invited and inclusive.
Tzu Chi University currently has 10 Muslim students who can make good use of the prayer room in the upcoming year. The prayer room also represents the freedom of embracing different religions and the spirit of selflessness and equality in the campus.
One of the victims of the Black Hawk air crash, 33-year-old Huang Shenhang's body was sent back to his home in Miaoli. He was planning to get married after the Lunar New Year. Unfortunately, the accident took his life. Tzu Chi volunteers went to his house to send condolences to his family, as well as praying for him to rest in peace. Dharma Messaging also asked Tzu Chi volunteers to keep praying for all victims and their family as the entire society grieves for the sad news. Take a look and see you next time.